is Eagle 102. KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, all day and all night. KJFM Eagle 102. Area high school softball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the diamond for high school softball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good afternoon and welcome to Elsberry. We've got a marquee matchup on top of the EMO conference tonight as the Elsberry Lady Indians host the Bowling Green Lady Cats. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart down here at Elsberry, and Bowling Green has dominated this series in the past, Marianne, but it's Elsberry that's out to a 5-0 start. Bowling Green finds itself a game under 500.
That's right. We were just looking at that online, and according to Misha records, and sometimes they can be wrong along the way, but the last 8 years, whether it's home or away in tournament action, whatever, Bowling Green has beat Elsberry regardless of what kind of season Elsberry was having. Before that, they kind of went back and forth, and I think I told you, I can't remember, it was like 4-11 is what Elsberry is over the last so many years with that one. And so you mentioned they're 5-0 currently, so we'll see if they can pick up that win and break that losing streak against the Lady Cats tonight.
And champions of the Montgomery County Tournament. So they don't score a whole bunch, but we'll talk about that as we start the pregame show. It's coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties, Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Hi, I'm Holden, and I work in the kitchen at McDinger Sports Bar and Grill. We work hard to provide consistently great food for our area. Specialty burgers and wings are always a favorite. Also, try our house-breaded tenderloin and homemade pizzas. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook to keep up to date with our weekly specials. Come for the food, stay for the fun. McDinger Sports Bar and Grill, located just off Highway 61 in Eolia.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Mentioned that Bowling Green is just 3-4 on the season, while Elsberry is 5-0, but they get a boost. I know she played over the weekend, but Gracie Dieters is back in the lineup and in center field. She was out last week with what they were saying was a high ankle sprain, and those are usually pretty hard to come back from.
Those are, but we do see she got a little bit of a brace on it, so try to kind of keep it give it a little extra stability out there. But knowing Grace, we're not going to see her let up any. She's going to go, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she'll go through a fence if that's what's needed, just like all the Dieters have in the past. But that's a boost for Bowling Green, and I think they're going to need it. This is an Elsberry team that is very hot coming into this contest.
They are. They had a lot of success last year. We took them over to basically quarterfinals over in New Bloomfield is where that ended. And, they did graduate some key seniors, but they brought a lot of talent back with them, especially on the mound with Addison Steele. She's just been on fire. And, Coach Levi Yassinen was telling us about, he's really counting on her and Mackenzie Gladney behind the plate to lead this team, hopefully back a little bit further this year.
And they're not a team that generally scores a lot of runs. This is kind of an 80s Cardinals type of, Whitey ball type team where they rely on their pitching and defense and team speed to scratch across enough runs to win the ball game. Yeah,
I was actually looking down through their lineup here, and I think there's maybe two names that didn't see significant varsity time last year. Obviously, one's Kenzie Koch, who came in as a freshman, and then Bentley Letson is another one. Jillian Reller, she wasn't a starter for him last year, but came in off the bench and got some good minutes for him. So everybody else on that list, they've played a lot of varsity time.
Yeah, this is a team that's been together for quite a long time here at Elsberry, and they're starting to see the fruits of those. I mean, they've won districts the last few years, but getting that taste of a deep state tournament run last year, I think they're hungry for more. That's an overview of this one. We'll check our keys to the game, then starting lineups coming up on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
I think the keys to the game are going to come down to who can play the cleaner game here this evening.
That and which pitcher is able to stay in the zone the longest. We got Megan Graver on the mound for Bowling Green. She's done a lot of throwing. But like you've mentioned, it's with these two teams playing each other, it'll take just one error to throw the whole thing out of whack. So you got to play cleanly, got to field the ball cleanly. We saw both teams working on that today, and really whoever can connect. And I think score early is going to get that momentum going, and if they can carry it through, you're going to find out who the winner is pretty quick.
Yeah, this has the potential of being a pitcher's duel between Addison Steele and Megan Graver for sure. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups coming up next on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Carter Rick's Funeral Home, Sun Window Company, McDingers, and H&E Concrete.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Well, it looks like we're going to get right to action here, so let's go down the Bowling Green batting orders. Leading off and playing center field is Gracie Dieters. Batting second, the second baseman, number 5, Avery Gamm. Then the first baseman, number 7, Sid Charlton. Catcher bats cleanup, number 20, Lily Bowen. In the 5 spot is the pitcher, number 0, Megan Graver. Shortstop bats 6, number 2, Kaylin Womack. Third baseman in the 8 spot, number 8, Bella Fairchild. Actually, she's in the 7th spot. Then the 8 spot belongs to the designated player, Delaney Feldman. And rounding out the batting order is the left fielder, number 21, Emma Niemeyer, who last time Bowling Green was on the airwaves of KJFM, she put Bowling Green ahead with a grand slam. And playing the flex position,
This
one is hit into deep left center field, and that one is right in front of the wall. It'll be a leadoff double for Gracie Dieters, and she seems to be moving around just fine.
Well, I tell you what, when that went out there, I had the potential looking from our angle that that was going to go over the fence, and that would have been quite a way for the Bowling Green Lady Cats to start their inning.
Yeah, and just having her on base can start something in itself. The flex player is the right fielder, number 11, Clara Bailey. Setting the defense for Elsberry, it was Katie Talbot that tracked that ball down in center field. The left fielder is Anna Talbot, then Bentley Letson is in right. Kenzie Koch is the third baseman as they put down a bunt. It is foul, and an 0-1 count on Avery Gam. Third baseman is Kenzie Koch. Maya Flaster is the shortstop, Jillian Reller at second base, and Ashlyn Javot over at first. Mackenzie Gladney behind the plate, and Addison Steele trying to pitch out of an early jam here for the Elsberry Lady Indians. We'll get you their batting order at the bottom of this inning. So those are your starting lineups. And an 0-1 count on Avery Gam, and that one is swung on and missed, and the count quickly 0-2.
Well, I tell you what, Gam took a nice swing at that one, but still that had all kinds of movement on it. We have a good position here behind the umpire and behind home plate to see that movement on the ball from Steele.
That one up in the zone, and a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gam ready, Steele ready. Runner on second, nobody out, and a swing and a miss. Pulled the string on her, and that's the first down here in the top of the first inning.
And really, I tell you what, Gam, she got some nice pitches in there. She just wasn't able to make contact after laying down that bunt that went foul. So then that's going to bring up Sid Charlton.
Charlton, the first baseman, bats from the right-hand side. Bowling Green looking for some magic in those pinstripes here today, and this one's grounded to the second baseman. Reller up with it. Overhand throw to first from about 5 foot away, and that'll move the runner over, but there are 2 outs.
Now, Reller kind of fumbled with it a little bit, but she was able to follow it and get a hold of it. And now Lily Bowen's going to step in and see if she can score Dieters over on third base, not leave a runner stranded.
Need that 2-out hit here. Wild pitch would also work for Bowling Green, and that is a ball inside. Had a little sideway movement on it and missed the corner. 1-0 the count to Bowen. Swing and a miss, even things up 1-1.
Again, nice cut there from Bowen. Just wasn't able to quite keep up with what Steele was throwing. Gladney's giving her good position. She's hitting that glove every time.
The 1-1 pitch on its way. That one swung on and missed, went up the ladder, and Bowen was chasing. Now Steele on the Lady Indians, a strike away from getting around that leadoff double. The 1-2 pitch popped up and will make it over the screen. Nice catch by a fan on top of the bleachers, and a 1-2 count, and Coach Smith wants to talk to his batter, Lily Bowen.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, you kind of wonder what he's looking at. You're not going to tell her she can't swing away by any means. Maybe just look for a little bit different positioning.
Maybe shorten up a little bit. And watch that changeup. Another 1-2 pitch on its way. And that one was the changeup, and it floats out of the zone 2-2.
As Bowen steps in, man, she's right on that back line of the batter's box.
Now the 2-2 offering, and a swing and a miss. So after the leadoff double, Bowling Green strands a runner at third base. We played a half inning. Elsberry coming up, no score on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Eolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Starting lineup for the Elsberry Lady Indians. The left fielder leads it off for number 1, Anna Talbot. Then the shortstop, number 15, Maya Plaster. The catcher in the 3 spot, number 16, Mackenzie Gladney. Then the center fielder, number 2, Katie Talbot, in the cleanup spot. The 5 spot belongs to the third baseman, 17, Kenzie Koch. Then the pitcher, number 11, Addison Steele. Batting 7th is the right fielder, number 9, Bentley Letson. Then the first baseman, number 6, Ashlyn Jabot. And rounding out the order for Coach Levi Yasna is the second baseman, number 4, Jillian Reller. Setting the defense for Bowling Green, Emma Niemeyer in left. Gracie Dieters in center. Clara Bailey is in right. Bella Fairchild, the third baseman. Kaylin Womack is the shortstop. Avery Game at second. Sid Charlton at first. Lily Bowen behind the plate. And Megan Graver has finished up her warm-up tosses. Little meeting in the circle, and then we'll see Anna Talbot in the batter's box.
And we'll be anxious to see. Bowling Green came out. They jumped on Steele quickly, but then Steele was able to rebound and basically shut the runners down, or the batters down from there. We'll see how Graver starts out with this one.
She struck out, I believe, double digits against Louisiana last week. And that's what she does. She strikes out batters, and there's a strike called in the first pitch.
Yeah, that one was right there. Talbot looked at it, thought she might take a cut at, decided to hold up, and still got the strike called.
0-1, 0-2.
Yeah, she's not liking that inside pitch.
Nope. That's where you got to take a step back as a batter. But that's when she'll go to the outside and get you chasing. 0-2. And that one glances off the home plate umpire and off the screen in front of us.
I don't know if Graver was trying to get her to back up a little bit anyway, stop crowding the plate, or what she was looking at there. But those were nice inside pitches there by Graver.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Got her. First strikeout for Megan Graver, and there's one away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Maya Plaster coming in now. If I remember correctly, I think she's a left-handed batter.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's been a year for me. My brain's not quite caught up yet.
Well, when you're a lefty, you've got to keep track of.
Oh, you got fellow lefties?
Yeah, who's a real lefty and who's a slap hitter.
Gotcha.
And there's a strike on a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I feel like they've kind of gone away from the slap hitting like they had about 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah. That's because the hitting is so good now.
It is.
1-1 as that one missed. First one out of the zone for Graver in this ball game. And that one fouled off the home plate umpire again. He's taking a beating here in the first inning.
He has maybe have a little conversation with Bowen there. Be like, could you change those pitches a little bit? My face mask's not going to hold up.
Ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty for Elsberry here in the bottom of the first. Ooh, that one just missed. 2-2.
Can't tell if that was just missed that outside corner, if it was just a hair low.
2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up mile high. It's behind us.
As long as it stays a mile high away from us.
I almost forgot to move my car out of the danger zone.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I was like, he's brave.
Nope. The 2-2 to Maya. Swing and a miss. One up the ladder. Gets that swing and a miss, and the second strikeout for Graver, and that'll bring in Mackenzie Gladney.
Gladney, of course, behind the plate for Steele.
Those are tiny numbers on the backs of these Elsberry jerseys.
She's a senior leader on the team.
Swing and a miss. That was a big cut. Gladney came up empty, 0-1.
Koch on deck. Nope, never mind. Talbot, Katie, the other one.
Swing and a miss, 0-2, and looks like Graver's got that swing and miss stuff today.
She does. Both the pitchers got in that zone quickly.
Megan has her sign, winds and fires. Popped up, and it'll reach over the screen. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Mark, just from looking at these 2 pitchers in this first inning, it wouldn't surprise me if we have a 1-0 win tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, this has the makings of a pitcher's duel.
Low scoring game.
Swing and a miss, one up the ladder. strikes out the side here in the bottom of the first inning. No score after one. Bowling Green and Elsberry on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Throw goes down. We're ready for softball in the second inning. It'll be Megan Graver, Kaylin Womack, and Bella Fairchild, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Lady Cats.
Go ahead.
Scoring update?
Yeah, that's where I was going to go. Silex is visiting the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs, and they're up 4-0 still in top of the first. So we'll pass along some scoring updates as they come in.
And Graver digs in. Number 0. And she takes a ball high as that one floated up and away out of the zone.
As you mentioned a little earlier, of course, new uniforms for the Lady Cats this year. The pinstripes are what they got on tonight with the high socks.
Yeah, the stirrups, and they are real stirrups. We were talking about that the other day. And you can see it from this vantage. You can't see it from on top of the concession stand in the Bowling Green press box. There's a strike called, 2-1.
Still had gotten 2 balls up and away, and she came right back down the pipe with that one.
The 2-1 pitch popped up out of play.
Takes no time, and we're knotted up at 2-2.
So Graver digs back in. They'll go find that softball. The 2-2 pitch.
That was a little high there. Takes it to a full count.
Payoff pitch to Graver. And she takes it low and in, and it's a leadoff walk.
And that's the first walk handed out of the night.
And the second time Bowling Green's had the leadoff runner on.
So Kaylin Womack going to step in now. Where's that number 2 on her back?
And we'll see if Bowling Green wants to test Gladney, which usually doesn't work out too well. Showing bunt, pulls back, runner is going, throw down, and they got her.
They did.
Caught stealing, and the runner is erased. The leadoff walk is gone. And exactly what I said, Gladney has one of the premier arms in the area.
Yes, she does.
Good pop rate. This one hit in the air on the infield. Second baseman Reller moving back behind first base, and on the foul line, she makes the catch.
That'll bring up Bella Fairchild.
Fairchild, the third baseman. Where's number 8? Coach Bella for a couple of years coming up on the diamond. This one is hit back past the pitcher. Shortstop gets to it, but can't get the speedy Fairchild.
Well, I tell you what, that was a nice get grab in there by Plaster. She kept it from hitting that outfield grass. I mean, she probably kept it straight to a single with that save.
And she had to contend with the second base bag. And any redirection, it got off the glove of Steele. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to
Delaney Feldman.
Yep.
Another one of those lefties.
Yeah, and she's nuts, too. Coached her for several years. Throw back into first, and back in safely as Fairchild with, I guess you can call that a head-first slide. 0-2 the count to Delaney. And the pitch, Swing and a miss. And the inning comes to an end. Bowling Green leaves a runner aboard for the second straight inning. Still no score after an inning and a half. Elsberry coming up on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Carter Rick's Funeral Home, Sun Window Company, McDingers, and H&E Concrete.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bottom of the second will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Elsberry as Talbot, Koch, and Steele will bat. Actually, it's Koch, Steele, and Letson, isn't it?
No, you're right.
I was right the first time?
Katie Talbot. That's what I did last time, too.
Yeah.
Got myself all confused. So Graver set him down 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, struck out the side in the top of the first, or the bottom of the first inning.
Let's see what she's able to come back with here. I tell you what, Steele had some nice pitches there in the top of the second. Was able to leave runners stranded, though, like you mentioned, both in the first and the second for the Lady Cats. So they're going to find a way to get those runners around all the way back to home.
Bowling Green's had 3 base runners. Elsberry looking for their first, and that one in on the hands and nubbed off the screen for strike 1. The old jam job. 0-1. And the next swung on and missed, 0-2.
Of course, the Lady Indians have their red pants on with white tops and the tall black socks pulled up with the red and black or the red and white stripes.
0-2 the count to Katie Talbot. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts to start the game for Megan Graver.
In comes the freshman Kenzie Koch.
She wears number 17. Will bat from the right-hand side. Sporting those all-white New Balance.
They all are, I think. Most of them, it looks like.
Wonder if they're going to mow the lawn after the game. Isn't that the official shoe of mowing the lawn?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on
Dad
the first
shoe,
pitch.
at least.
Yeah. 0-1. Taken for strike 2.
And she thought that one looked a little low. She's got a little height to her.
No balls, 2 strikes. The next from Graver on its way. Swing and a miss.
Tell you what, Graver's on it tonight.
5 batters, 5 strikeouts. That brings in Addison Steele. Let's see what the Elsberry pitcher can do.
Had a little conference on the mound. Everybody back in their positions now.
And the first pitch to Steele. Swung on and missed. It is going to be whoever scores first might win this game. And that may take a while.
It could take. Very much so is the way the pitchers are throwing tonight. Bentley Lutston in the batter's box, or excuse me, on the on-deck circle.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed. 6 strikeouts to start the game for Megan Graver. And we head to the 3rd inning. It's Bowling Green and Elsberry tied at 0 on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
As temperatures fall, CD rates are rising at People's Savings Bank. With flexible terms from 6 months to 24 months, get more for your money with annual percentage yields as high as 2.79%. Stop in at any of their 11 locations, including right here in Bowling Green, to open a high interest rate CD or check them out online at ourpsb.com. People's Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, quoted APY based on 24-month term with a minimum $1,000 deposit. Terms and conditions may change. Ask for details.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Emma Niemeyer to lead things off for Bowling Green as the Lady Cats go 9-1-2. Dieters and Gam to follow. And the first pitch to Emma is taken for a strike called.
Well, they get the ball back there. Another scoring update. Still in the top of the first. No, they've finally got the 3 outs. They're headed to the bottom of the first. But Elsberry leads, Silex leads Louisiana 5-0.
That one fouled off the screen. 0-2 on Niemeyer. No balls, 2 strikes. The next for Madison Steele. Fouled back off the screen. And
Niemeyer doing a nice job protecting there at the plate.
Had a pretty good rip at that one. Just got under it. Still 0-2 to the Bowling Green left fielder. Here comes the next. Swing and a miss. Went up the ladder, and Niemeyer down on strikes. And that's one away and takes us back to Dieters, who led off the ball game with a double, was stranded at third.
She'll see if she can create some magic again here for the Lady Cats.
Coach Jane just getting to the first base coaching box.
Couldn't find a stopwatch, I'm sure.
This one is hit, got under it a bit. Shortstop back and in the short left field. Plaster makes a nice over-the-shoulder grab for the second out. That ball just sounded dead coming off the bat.
Yeah, it did. Plaster gave a nice look, hit out there, was able to call off Talbot and nab that one out of the air for the second out for the Lady Indians.
And that'll bring in Avery Gam. Gam, the second baseman, swinging a miss. She's behind in the count 0-1.
Yeah, she went down to strikes last time.
The 0-1. Fouled straight back at us, 0-2. Either our reaction times are down this year or we're not scared.
as much as we used to be. Well, at least we have a nice defense. We're not worried about the equipment getting hit this time.
0-2 pitch. Hit in the air, short left, and under it is Talbot, and Anna makes the catch in front of her sister Katie. 1-2-3 go the Lady Cats. We head to the bottom of the third inning. No score. Elsberry coming up on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Throw goes down. We're ready for softball in the bottom of the third inning.
6, 7, 8. No, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. 6 batters so far, 6 strikeouts by Megan Graver. So Elsberry definitely looking to break through and just put the ball in play.
To be honest with you, I'll be anxious to see when Elsberry starts their second round through, as if they adjust any to Graver.
All right. Bentley Letson to lead things off. Letson, Javot, and Reller. One of my favorite names, Ashlyn Javot.
Javot.
And Bentley wears number 9. Her helmet says 21, and she swings and misses on the first pitch she sees.
It was funny that you said that because I was looking down like, I'm pretty sure mine doesn't say that.
That's probably your travel number. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Letson wears her grade on her back. She's a freshman, 9th grade, and a swing and a miss. 7th strikeout to start the game.
Wow.
For Megan Graver. And it brings in the number 8 hitter, Ashlyn Javot. See what she can do out of this 8 spot. And she swings and misses, and boy, there was a good pop in the glove that time.
As you mentioned, Graver hasn't even allowed a single hit.
She hasn't allowed anything, rarely even a foul ball as that one goes off the screen, 0-2.
Looking to go at least 8 for 8 here.
0-2. See if she goes up the ladder or gets her with a changeup. Swing and a miss. She went up the ladder. The 8th strikeout. And now the number 9 batter comes in for the first time, Jillian Reller. And she has a look on her face like, I don't know if I want to do this.
I don't think it has anything to do with her dad sitting right over here behind her, Tim.
9th place hitter, Graver looking to strike out the lineup. And a swing and a miss as she's going up there slapping. That's a way to try and break that string.
Yeah, that is. She probably has some speed outside the box.
0-1. Laid off and takes one up high. A ball and a strike.
Of course, Bowling Green's charging in. Bella Fairchild's been coming up to the plate almost.
There's a strike called as Reller laid off.
Back in familiar territory for Graver. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I think you go back up the ladder here. Ball and 2 strike count, and a swing and a miss, and she did it. 9 batters, 9 strikeouts to start the game. Graver is working today, and we're heading to the 4th inning. Still tied 0-0 on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Carter Rick's Funeral Home, Sun Window Company, McDingers, and H&E Concrete.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
So as impressive as Graver's speed is, 9 batters, 9 strikeouts to start the game, it's still deadlocked here. Nothing, and it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Sid Charlton will lead things off for Bowling Green, and she takes a ball high.
As you were mentioning, this is Bowling Green's second time through seeing Steele. We'll see if they kind of hold up and maybe not chase so many balls in this round.
1-0, and that's high, 2-0. Steele's walked 1. Giving up a couple of hits. Swing and a miss.
And again, it was a nice cut in there by Charlton. That was pretty well right in that strike zone. If she didn't swing and try to hit, it was going to be called a strike. So
she'll readjust the batting gloves, or at least the one down on the knob, and the 2-1 pitch on its way to Sid Charlton, and she swings and misses at the changeup. 2-2.
Still looking in for a sign. She throws it in there, ball outside.
And full the count goes full, yeah. 3-2.
She's got the New Balances on as well, Mark.
The 3-2 pitch and a swing and a miss, and Bowling Green fails to get the leadoff batter on for the first time in this ball game.
And steps Lily Bowen.
Bowen wears number 20. And the catcher for the Bowling Green Lady Cats. And this one is grounded to the third baseman. Little trouble there for Koch. Throw across is in time. Got her by a half step. And that's the second out. 5-3 on the putout.
Tell you what, Coke did a nice job. It was kind of like Reller did over there at second base. Kind of had a little trouble coming from the glove to the hand. It was able to stay with it and then fired a bullet over to first base.
That's probably why she's over at third.
Probably.
Throws like that.
She's also a pitcher for the Lady Indians.
That one fouled back at us. And 0-1 to Graver.
And she walked her last at bat and then got thrown out trying to steal second. As Mackenzie Gladney behind the plate said absolutely not. So Steele looks in, throws it in. That's high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So with Gladney again gives a signal. Steele.
And this one is hit back to the pitcher. Steele over, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Cats. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still no score. Elsberry coming up on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
We'll give you a quick scoring update real quick. In the Louisiana-Silex matchup there in the bottom of the 2nd inning, the Silex is leading Louisiana still 5-0. Remember, you can always find a full recap of scores online on the scoreboard pages at kjfmradio.com. Looks like we're back to the top of the lineup for the Elsberry Lady Indians. So it'll go Anna Talbot, Maya Plaster, Mackenzie Gladney. If anybody else gets on, Katie Talbot will step on. But, Mark, for the most part, it's been 1, 2, 3 out for Megan Graver. She's knocked all 9 down with strikeouts.
9 for 9.
9 for 9.
Pretty incredible feat to start the game.
You know, this is one of those ones we told you for the last 8 years, Bowling Green has beaten Elsberry regardless of where that game is played at. And it's almost like Bowling Green has their number here a little bit. We'll see if Anna Talbot can come on and break this cycle.
She was the first strikeout victim, leading off the bottom of the 1st inning. And the first pitch she sees this time is swung on and missed.
Nice pitch in there for Graver. As we're sitting there, you watch it come in. Just has some nice movement to it, along with the speed. She winds and fires again. Show bunt.
Bunting, yeah, and that one's bunted to the screen for strike 2.
So really bat was just a little high there. Bella Fairchild saw that it was already out in foul territory, so she didn't go too terribly hard towards it because it was going to bounce off that fence quickly. Talbot steps back in as Graver winds and fires.
The next is popped up and out of play. Still 0-2.
And they get the ball thrown back out to Talbot, to Graver. Yep. Talbot stands back in the batter's box. Winds and fires again, and another high fly foul ball out of play. Anna doing a nice job protecting at the plate. So Graver looks for her sign from Bowen.
And the next is popped up. This one's staying on the field of play, I believe, and it will land right at the fence, so still 0-2.
Bowen kind of lost that in the sun as she was moving to her left. Talbot done a nice job of battling.
And the next from Graver, swing and a miss. She keeps the streak alive. 10th consecutive strikeout to start the game for Megan Graver. That's pretty remarkable. Brings in Maya Plaster, and she fouls one right back at our heads.
Yeah, there you go. So much for that not jumping. I did that time.
We'll let you have one. 0-1 the count. Plaster got a pretty good chunk of that ball. Let's see if she can square it up on 0-1. Showing bunt, pulls back, and takes one outside to even the count on a ball and a strike. One on its way. Fouled back, 1-2. Graver on today so far. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And here comes another. Popped up and out of play behind us. Look out. Still 1-2. Getting a little better cuts here to start the second time through the order.
And we talked about that, is what it would be like once they went one time through and got a chance to see her.
A 1-2 pitch. Popped up again. This one's going to stay on the infield. Under it is Womack, and Kaylin makes the catch. And that ends the streak.
Yeah, as I said, first non-strikeout in the game for Bowling Green.
But it still has that streak of outs to start the game. And there's a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Mackenzie Gladney.
Yeah, still hasn't allowed a single base runner. Bowling Green stranded 2 so far tonight.
0-1. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And she's just got that swing and miss going today.
Gladney back in that batter's box.
Looks out at Graver. The 0-2 pitch took a little bit off, and that one fouled into the crowd, and somebody tried to catch it with their hat and lost the hat and the ball. That's a hot dog move there.
That was a hot dog move. We'll take it.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty, and that one up high. A ball and 2 strikes. Another 0-2. That one fouled back off the screen above our heads, and it's still, well, it's a 1-2 count. She's seen a lot of pitches for a 1-2 count.
Has.
Set up outside here on 1-2. And it came across the plate, got her looking. And that's 11 strikeouts of the first 12 batters, 12 in a row to start the game. That is, I won't say that P word this early in the game, but we're going to the 5th inning already. No score, Bowling Green and Elsberry on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
To the 5th inning already. No score between Bowling Green and Elsberry, as Steele and Graver are locked in a pitcher's duel here through the first 4. 11 strikeouts out of the first 12 retired by Graver.
We're going to start with Womack. She'll be up, then Fairchild and Feldman. Should anybody get on, Niemeyer will come in.
6, 7, and 8 for Bowling Green. We've had base runners on in both the first and the second innings. First, second, and third. They didn't have anyone on in the 4th, right?
That's right.
Oh, and there is a ball on the first pitch. And this one hit into center, but right at Katie Talbot. She makes the catch for the first out. Got a lot on it, but hit it straight away center for Talbot. That'll bring in Bella Fairchild. Fairchild's been on base once today. This one is hit off the end of the bat. First baseman wants it in foul territory. Ashlyn Javot makes the catch for the second out. A little lazy looper there from Fairchild, taken care of by the Elsberry first baseman. That brings in the number 8 hitter, Delaney Feldman. She's the designated player, wears number 23 and bats from the left-hand side, and she fouls one off for strike one.
So really, Bowling Green's, they're making contact. They just have failed to get on base and stay there or come around.
Closest they've gotten is a runner at third. And that was back in the first inning after the leadoff double by Dieters. 1-1 the count as that one traveled up high. Feldman ready. And the next to Delaney is swung on and missed. Rode in on the hands of her. Came up empty and now behind in the count 1-2. The next, swung on and missed, and that is another 1-2-3 inning for Addison Steele. This game is going quick. We're getting to the bottom of the fifth. It's time to stretch already at Elsberry on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Carter Ricks Funeral Home, Sun Window Company, McDingers, and H&E Concrete.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
You mentioned this game's going quickly. We're still scoreless here at Elsberry as we're headed into the bottom of the fifth, but we say the game's going quickly, but we may be here for a while, Mark.
Yeah, this may go into the wee hours if someone can't get a hit, and it looks like as the game goes on, Steele is getting stronger.
Yeah, she is.
So we'll see if Bowling Green can break through or if Elsberry, who's been completely held off the base pass and actually have struck out on 11 of 12 batters through the first 4 innings, can be the first ones to strike here.
So Katie Talbot up, followed by Kinsey Koch, and then Addison Steele.
No score, Lady Cats and Indians as we head to the bottom of the fifth, and a swing and a miss. Starts it off. Familiar setting as Talbot is behind 0-1. Yeah, this one, the phrase "it just takes one" is ringing true as that one is bunted foul. Nice job by Fairchild to let that go foul, and it's 0-2.
And remember, we've got more softball action coming your way on Thursday evening. We'll be down at Clopton High School as Elsberry makes the trip over there. Stay tuned. Again, 4:45 pregame, 5 o'clock first pitch.
We've got a couple of football games to round out the week.
It's a busy week.
Yeah. 0-2 the count. And the next, bunting again. Bunted it off her own helmet, and that's a strikeout. A foul bunt with 2 strikes, and that's insult to injury there.
That is. And I tell you what, it was nice, too. I would have to say Megan Graver would have gotten to that in time.
I think she caught it, actually.
Did she catch it?
I think she caught it on
It was
the fly.
blocked because Lily Bowen stood up and I couldn't see. So in steps Kinsey Koch.
So either way, I think it was an out, but she fouled it off her own face. And a swing and a miss on the first to Koch.
Koch, as we mentioned before, just a freshman.
0-1. Bunting in the air and out of play.
Oh, look, that was nice of her. She sent it back to her dad.
Yeah?
She said, here. Make sure he's paying attention.
He missed it.
I know.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base is empty. And the next. Off the home plate umpire again, still no balls and 2 strikes.
You might need to check that mask tonight when he gets home. Make sure everything.
A little touch-up paint?
Yeah, touch-up paint. Make sure all screws are tight.
And another 0-2 from Graber to Koch. Swung on and missed. Wow. This is uncharted territory here. This is been fun to watch. Graver.
Boy, you know, there was some concern probably from those who didn't follow the Lady Cats real closely last year that when Tanner Turner, graduated last year, what were they going to do for pitching? Now, we were lucky enough. We'd seen Graver, so we knew it was coming up, but I think that picked up right where they left off.
That one taken high for ball one. To the pitcher, Addison Steele. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike.
As you've mentioned, every batter but one for the Lady Indians so far has been sat down with a strikeout.
She's pitched 5 2/3. Swing and a miss, and she's a strike away from another K. Steele, a strikeout victim her first time up. Graver. Ready again, and a swing and a miss. She strikes out the side again, and we're heading into the 6th inning. No score between Elsberry and Bowling Green here from Elsberry on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
6th inning here at Elsberry. Lady Indians and the Bowling Green Lady Cats tied 0-0, and we'll start it off with a pinch hitter as Olivia Dawson will be the batter.
Mark, real quick on the Louisiana Silex game right now, it is 10-0 in favor of Lady Owls in the bottom of the 3rd.
So on the road, Silex leading Louisiana. And if the Lady Dogs can't get something together soon, that could be a quick game. And the first pitch to Libby Dawson is on its way. Showing bunt, takes a strike. She was looking to push that one. Trying to get on base here. Slaps that one back to the screen, and it's quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch from Steele. That one's pushed over the Bowling Green dugout on the third base side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. So we'll have football from Cunningham Field on Friday night as Louisiana takes on Father Tolton. As this one's slap foul. And almost a nice sliding catch there. Talbot went a long way and just came up about a foot short.
Yeah, she did. Nice hustle.
So Dawson still down in the count 0-2. She wears number 6. Bats as a slap hitter from the left-hand side, and that one goes through the legs of the on-deck hitter.
So, hey, Grace, you awake over there?
Testing that ankle. Still 0-2 as Dawson stays alive. Trying to lead off with a hit on Steele here. That one fouled. Back off the screen. Still 0-2. Wait, is this like 6 or 7 since it went 0-2?
I feel like it. But again, we talked about this in the pregame that this was going to be a low-scoring game. We knew it going in, and we wondered then if whoever scored first wasn't going to pick up the win in this game, and it seems to be proving us right.
Another 0-2 to Dawson, and takes that one up high. A ball and 2 strikes. As Libby did back in. The 1-2 from Steele. This one in the air. First baseman wants it, and Jabot makes the catch in front of first base for the first out. So Steele wins the battle, but she had to throw a lot of pitches to do it. Now back to the top for Dieters. She's doubled and popped out. And this one hit to center. Moving on, it is Talbot, and she makes a basket catch for the second out.
Tell you what, Gam back in again. Dieters has connected, I think, every time she's been up.
Yeah, she's been first pitch swinging all day. Has the double and 2 flyouts. That'll bring in Avery Gam. She's looking to get on base for the first time. This one popped up a mile high. Catcher wants it, and she makes the catch. Turned that glove over at the last second. Caught it like a basket. And another 1-2-3 inning for Steele and the Lady Indians. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Elsberry coming up, no score against Bowling Green on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Who is going to score first? And will it be in regulation, or are we going for extra innings? Bottom of the 6th inning.
My guess is going to be at this point, we're not even 6 o'clock yet. I say we go at least one extra inning. It's going to be my bet.
Perfect game, still intact for Graver. I said the word.
You did, so I'm sure that she will come thank you at the end of this.
She struck out all but one hitter through the first 5 innings, and that was a pop-out. Been pretty incredible, the pitching performance on both sides, but especially Graver. That one a foul ball on the first pitch to Javot. Not Javot.
Letson. Ben Javot and Reller. If anybody can get on, we're back to the top of the order.
Oh, 0-1 in at the corners. And it pushes a bunch right into the glove of Sid Charlton on the fly. And that's the first out.
And that's only the second time so far in this game that Elsberry's made contact.
Put it in play with a bunt, but couldn't get it down. Ends up being a line out to Sid. And will take us to Javot. Caught a couple of balls in foul territory last inning. And takes a big rip at that one. Came up empty, 0-1. Coach Yasna shouts some instructions down to Javot before the 0-1 pitch, and swung on and missed, 0-2. She's letting her rip. If she connects, it's going to go for a while. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her on the high heat. And Graver right now is just letting it fly. She's not throwing any change-ups or anything. She's saying,
it's a speed.
Here's my fastball.
Catch it if you can.
That'll bring in the number 9 hitter, Jillian Reller.
She a switch hitter? Because I could have swore she batted from the left side last time.
I think she was slapping from the other side.
You're correct. I forgot about that.
Bunted to the third baseman. Throw over, and the perfect game intact. 5-3 on the putout. Nice play by Bella Fairchild over to Sid Charlton. And another 1-2-3 inning for Graver and the Lady Cats. We're heading to the 7th. Can Bowling Green push one across? It's 0-0 here at Elsberry on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Carter Rick's Funeral Home, Sun Window Company, McDingers, and H&E Concrete.
Buying a home can be scary, but not with RE/MAX Realty. Whether you're looking to sell or to buy a home, commercial property, investment property, or land in Pike County and the surrounding area, the RE/MAX Realty Shop is here to help. When you or someone you know wants a passionate advocate to share the home buying experience with, call me. We will both be glad you did. I'm Alicia Koenig, RE/MAX agent.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
7th inning, no score, and it's the heart of the order coming up for the Bowling Green Lady Cats. 3, 4, and 5. Charlton, Bowen, and Graver to try and break this deadlock against Addison Steele and the Elsberry Lady Indians.
You know, Mark, I'll confess I hadn't really paid much attention to Mackenzie Gladney down here behind the plate during the warm-ups, but she can launch that ball from her knees straight out to second base.
Yep, she's 1 for 1 in catching would-be base stealers today, as that one was fouled back to the screen. 0-1.
Honestly, it looked like it took little effort for her to get it out there. So
0-1 to Sid. Called a ball. 1-1.
Charlton, as you mentioned, wears number 7 on her back.
And the 1-1 offering outside. I think he wanted to raise the right hand on that one. Called the ball. 2-1. His strike zone has been pretty consistent today.
It has been. Another foul ball out of play.
Back to the other diamond, which we'll see action this weekend as part of the Elsberry softball tournament.
And we'll have updates throughout the day. Elsberry, of course, the number 1 seed, as we mentioned so far this season. They're undefeated. They're 5-0. Bowling Green looking to hand them the first loss. But they'll be back in action Thursday against Clopton.
This one popped up. Be careful, Marianne.
You're supposed to text me. You're left-handed.
Well, that hit a Clopton player. Still 2-2. Coach Dieters can't like that.
And that player's probably going to have to run tomorrow because you didn't catch it.
Yeah, probably. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. There's 2 outs on the board here in the stadium. And that one is high, and the count goes full. Bowling Green trying to get their first base runner in a while. And the payoff pitch, swung on and missed, came back and got her for the first out.
Lily Bowen will step in now.
Probably swung at ball 4 there, too, up
Possibly.
out of the zone.
Yeah, she knew she had to protect.
Bowen, the catcher, fouls one off. 0-1. And another taken for strike 2.
Wow, that was kind of sort of on that inside. She probably see why she held up there.
Gonna have to shorten up here. 0-2 with 1 out. Steele. This one popped up on the infield. Shortstop wants it.
Plaster says, I'll take that.
Maya makes the catch for the second out.
That brings in the pitcher, Megan Graver.
Well, she's been the star in this game in the circle. Let's see if she can get a big hit here with 2 outs. And the next from Steele is up and away for ball 1. All goose eggs on the board. Bowling Green's had more opportunities. They've had 3 base runners. Lost 1 attempting a steal, left 2 on base, and there's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. That one at the feet.
Yeah, that one got just out of Steele's hands as she went to release. Ended up in the dirt.
Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2-2. Isn't that what you have?
Yep.
Okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes,
That's what he
2
just
outs.
said too.
Set up outside, reaching, and makes just enough contact to stay alive. Fouled back off the screen.
She's got a nice eye.
Adjusted well to that outside changeup. This one is hit to the shortstop, backhanded by Plaster. Has to throw from her knees, falling actually toward the base, and beating it out is Graver. And Bowling Green with the base runner here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning.
I'll tell you what, Plaster still did a nice job of stopping the ball there. She was just going the wrong direction and kind of couldn't get up. When she spun to throw, it just wasn't quite in time.
She kind of trapped the ball on
She
the
did.
turf and had to scramble a little bit. And that was more than enough time for the speedy Graver to make it to first base, and now a swing and a miss. To Kaylin Womack. One up high, a ball and a strike. The next to Womack, swung on and missed. 1-2.
Steele can get out of trouble if she can get this past Womack.
Bowling Green wants to put the runner in motion here, 1-2. With 2 outs. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good thing they didn't. That was tailor-made for Gladney to throw her out. 2-2. Runner on first, 2 down. The next from Steele, up high, and the count is full. Now they will start that runner. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, she'll be off and running. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouled back. Still 3-2. What a ball game here.
It's been a fun
Elsberry.
one. We knew it was going to be a good one. These two have been battling for that conference title back and forth, and then you throw Silex in the mix as well.
Another 3-2. Runner will be going. The pitch from Steele. Strike 3 called. Looked a little high. Close enough that you got to take a cut at it. And Bowling Green leaves a runner aboard in the top of the 7th inning. We're headed to the bottom half. Can Elsberry walk it off when we come back on KJFM?
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Remax Properties, Alicia Koenig, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Head to the bottom of the 7th. No score between Bowling Green and Elsberry here at Elsberry. Throw will go down. We're ready for softball.
And we're at the top of the lineup. Anna Talbot going to kick it off for us.
1, 2, and 3. Elsberry has not had a base runner in this ball game. And how many strikeouts are we at?
Oh, I can't count that high.
14, 15, somewhere in there. It's all but 2, right?
Yeah, no, 3.
Only 3, all but 3.
Yeah.
So 5 times 3, that's 15. There you go.
Yeah.
A little protection bunt there as that rode in on Talbot for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Anna Talbot, the left fielder. In at the corners. Swing and a miss.
She chased one upstairs there.
That was above her head. 0-2.
Yeah, they really have a deep hole over here in the batter's box.
Yep. Popped up. That's going to be right behind us. off the umbrella. Good thing you had that umbrella.
Yep.
And it's still 0-2. That's how you protect your lady.
That's right.
Keep that. Keeps the sun and the foul balls out, as that one's fouled
Here
out.
comes
Play the
another
other
one.
way to the second diamond.
Yeah.
Still 0-2 to Anna Talbot. Graver looking for another strikeout. And it's ripped, and that's the first hit of the ball game. And it'll be a long single. The perfect game, the no-hitter, broken up, and Elsberry has their first runner of the ball game here in the bottom of the second, trying to walk it off.
Plaster's going to step in now.
That was just a good battle.
It was.
And had enough to get it over the head of Fairchild. Popped off the screen, 0-1.
We know sometimes hitting can be contagious, Mark. See if anybody else picks up on these.
When that 3-2 pitch was called a strike last half inning,
yeah,
I saw the spirits rise on the Elsberry side. They knew that it just took one truly to win this ball game. This one is ripped deep toward the gap, right center, and it is off the wall. Here comes the runner around third. She is safe. Elsberry wins. They walk it off. Break up the perfect game with back-to-back hits and win this one over Bowling Green 1-0. What a ball game and what a win for Levi Yasna and his Elsberry Lady Indians. They stay perfect 6-0 on the season, and we'll be back with the postgame for you next on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Stop by Aloha for top quality handmade wood-fired Neapolitan-style pizza. Aloha is available for on-site pizza making at parties, festivals, and any other celebrations. Follow Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza on Facebook for more information and their menu. Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza, 12 West Church in Bowling Green, fresh off the stone.
Since 1937, families from Lincoln, Southern Pike, and northern St. Charles counties have learned to expect compassionate, dignified, and affordable service from Carter Ricks Funeral Homes. Carter Ricks Funeral Homes is committed to serve the needs of the communities with services designed to aid you and your loved ones in making thoughtful decisions about final arrangements. Owned and operated by Larry and Kayla Carter, call for more information, 573-898-2181 or 636-668-8181. Carter Ricks Funeral Homes, Elsberry and Winfield.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Hi, I'm Savannah, and I'm a server at McDanier Sports Bar and Grill. Come join us for great food, 20 beers on tap, and live music almost every weekend. Keep up with our music schedule and weekly specials on our Facebook page. Come for the food, stay for the fun. McDanier Sports Bar and Grill, located just off Highway 61 in Eolia.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Blaster drives in Talbot, the only 2 hits of the day for Elsberry, and that is enough to beat Bowling Green. 1-0 in walk-off fashion. The home team wins this one, and that's what happens in a pitcher's duel, Marianne.
It is.
Someone's going to be a tough luck loser, and Graver was absolutely on fire today. 15 strikeouts, but couldn't record an out there in the bottom of the 7th inning. As Elsberry, Talbot leads it off with a strong single over third, and then Plaster puts it off the right center fence to drive her in. What a ball game.
That's right. I tell you what, I really kind of thought the Plasters was going to make it over the fence, which would have been even more exciting, I think, for Elsberry. But they'll take the one run and get the win. And, again, it breaks that losing streak they've had for Bowling Green for the last 8 games. And so, as you mentioned, they've remained perfect on the season. And I think that's going to help them as they continue in, especially as they see Clopton on Thursday, and then they head into their home tournament on Saturday as the number 1 seed. They're going to look to get past that. The number 2 seed is Union. Don't know much about Union, obviously, but I'm saying they're probably pretty good if they're seated over top of Silex and a few others.
Yep, and now it'll be, I think, up to Silex as this could have been, early. It's very early, but this could be a game that decides the conference title unless Silex has something to do with it, because this was a marquee matchup. This has been the top 2 of the top 3 teams in the EMO the last several years.
It has been.
And Elsberry finally breaks through with that 1-run victory.
And Coach Craig Smith has to be looking at his Lady Cats thinking, what, maybe we didn't score a lot of runs, but there was a lot of bats put on the ball. They didn't go down. I believe, if I could count right, Steele had 7 strikeouts. The others, there was contact made. Neither team really walked. I think Steele had 2 walks, maybe 1 at the most. But, obviously, as we mentioned before, Graver didn't have any. So there's a lot of great takeaways for both teams on this one. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch towards the end of the season. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice if these two could get together again somehow, somewhere. 1-0 our final. We'll take a break, get you an update on that Silex, Louisiana game, and wrap things up from Elsberry after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Pikes Off-Road, and Aloha Wood-Fired Pizza.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, Infant through Adult Immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
1-0, a walk-off win for the Elsberry Lady Indians over the Bowling Green Lady Cats, and I think we're going to be joined by a post-game guest here in a second. But what a ball game here! Do we have any updates on the Silex Louisiana game?
Top of the 5th. Let's double check here real quick. At top of the 5th, Silex still leads 10-0. So
that game getting close to actually
just went to the bottom of the 5th. So if Silex can get 3 outs here, they'll pick up another win as they'll defeat Louisiana with the run rule. So. Yeah. They scored, what I say, 5 of those in the first.
Yeah, so that was an early onslaught for the Silex Lady Owls there at Wallace Park, as Silex winning on the road at Louisiana 10-0, heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here, a 1-0 victory, 1 run on 2 hits for Elsberry. Those 2 hits were the last 2 batters. A single by Talbot, double by Maya Plaster, and that was all they needed to beat Bowling Green in a pitcher's duel. Again, a tough luck loss for Graver with 15 strikeouts and allowed just the 1 run on 2 hits.
Well, they're celebrities over here, so they're getting ate up by the fans over here.
Yeah, a lot of hugs.
A lot of hugs.
Happening behind us, but let's see if we can get Maya over here to talk about exactly what transpired in this ball game. Did she get something spilled on her or something?
No, she's trying to get her little cousin to come with her.
Ah.
Look,
well,
all right.
Let's see if we can get her in there as Elsberry wins this ball game 1-0 here at Elsberry High School. And Maya, what a ball game that was
Yeah.
between two really good softball teams.
Mm-hmm.
So first through 6 innings, you guys couldn't get anything going. 15 strikeouts for Megan Graber. What's the adjustment you make going into that final at bat with a runner aboard?
Well, we changed our approach, and we just needed to know that we needed to get the ball in play, and if we got that ball in play, it would fall, and we would.
Did you know the game was over as soon as it hit your bat?
I knew it was a pretty good hit. I thought maybe at least a runner on third, but Anna's fast, so.
yeah, real fast. It had been a while since Elsberry had beaten Bowling Green.
Yes.
Is this a boost for your team moving forward?
I think so, and I think it's a good boost for Addie, our pitcher, because she's amazing.
And she did pitch a great
Yes.
game, kind of overshadowed until that final inning by the strikeout total on the other side. But congratulations, great hit and a great win over a good team.
Thank you.
That is Maya Plaster, the shortstop for the Elsberry Lady Indians. And let's talk to the winning pitcher here, Addison Steele. Addison, it must be hard to go out there inning after inning when the lady on the other side is putting up those big strikeout numbers. How do you stay focused in a game, in a pitcher's duel like this?
I don't really think when I'm out there. I'm just focused on the batter and getting that out and what's next.
The 3-2 pitch, we thought maybe that was a little high in the top of the 7th, but you get the call.
I think it was a makeup call for the outside pitch that was right on the line.
So I think that was a big catalyst for the bottom half of the inning. You guys get that call, the excitement level raised a little bit, and it just took one after that. How excited were you in the dugout when that ball?
I was so excited. I couldn't get out of there fast enough to go congratulate Maya and celebrate with everybody.
Well, that was an amazing ball game. How does this a win over a Bowling Green team that you hadn't beat in the previous 8 games, how does that move this team forward?
I mean, it feels good, and I'm ready to keep going, keep playing.
And that's a big boost. You guys are, 6-0 now to start the season. You got to at least have it in your head a little bit. That one may have contributed to a solo conference title. I know it's very early, but Bowling Green has always been kind of that hurdle.
Yeah, before every conference game, we remind the girls, bring it up. You got to show up to play today. This is a big game, So it's definitely something we're always looking forward to.
Well, it was a great pitching performance today. You come out on top. Addison Steele, great job.
Thank you.
That is the Elsberry pitcher. A 1-0 victory over Bowling Green. A walk-off win for the Elsberry Lady Indians. And that's a couple of girls that are excited but focused on the next game.
Well, Addison, she's a senior this year, going to be leading this team again, and she was the pitcher on the mound, I believe, when they fell there in New Bloomfield. And she's got some revenge she wants to get to, and this is quite a way to start it. If you start perfect, that means you got momentum building up.
1-0, our final. Elsberry over Bowling Green from Elsberry here at the park down the street from the school. Boy, it was a fun one to broadcast here this afternoon. A walk-off win for the Lady Indians. For Marianne Everhart, Mark Froning saying we'll see you for more softball Thursday right here on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. You're listening to KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial, all day, every day. Eagle 102, KJFM.